lot of ways, artificial intelligence represents that kind of magic frontier of the computer doing something that amazes us and that makes us think that in some way it's alive.
AI is an augmentation to handle vast majority and variety of data in a systematic and automated fashion for you.
What machine learning does is it's a method where we teach a computer to make a prediction based on history. So for example, you can analyze that every time people buy bananas, they also buy milk. So that's sort of, learning through experience or learning from history. And then deep learning is a very accurate method within machine learning.
Deep learning, you're really just sending the system an immense amount of data with some tags on it so you tell it what the data is, and the deep learning algorithms work very similar to your brain. It figures out specific characteristics.
Human intelligence is the capacity of the human being to do what favors or makes life easier. This intelligence is shaped throughout our life and develops depending on the experience that we live.
Regarding the different types of artificial intelligence, I don't really know about the matter, I should inform myself, but if I had to guess, I would say that the different types of artificial intelligence depend on the amount of information that the device is able to process. Like some machines have no intelligence at all, just do very mechanical movements. They just repeat one movement, and in case of failure or accident, they just don't know how to solve it, and they will repeat it once in a while. So other machines are able to store information, and they are able to search for information on how to solve the problem, or on the history on how the user used to solve the problem. So yeah, they can kind of learn how to solve.
Artificial intelligence is based and made out of human intelligence. While human intelligence has consciousness and emotions and it can obey its own feelings, artificial intelligence is just an obedience of human intelligence. It is all around us. We find it on our phones, in our computers, in every transaction we do, in our credit cards. Every time we shop something on Amazon or any kind of computer app, that's a transaction recorded by artificial intelligence. So we could always say that it's all around us.
Well, you see, that's sort of called a singularity of artificial intelligence, at which point artificial intelligence has surpassed human intelligence to the point that we cannot control it. But really what I believe at this point, artificial intelligence, I won't go into the details right now since we're limited on time, but the thing is right now, artificial intelligence itself as a technology is so foolable and so primitive that either A, we won't reach that singularity point, or B, if we do, it's a very long ways off.
I believe that a great technological advance can help in different areas, but not in many others, because in this, human intelligence is more efficacious. It is not the same a machine with artificial intelligence in medicine that a machine with artificial intelligence in education.
In my opinion, the artificial intelligence is day by day more valid in different aspects of our daily life. Like there are already intelligent cars out there, electronic devices, and we are living actually nowadays. There's like an industrial revolution with the Internet of Things, the Industry 4.0. So I think actually everything is going to be connected with artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence is, for Microsoft in short, when machines or computer systems behave in a way similar to human intelligence. According to the RAE, artificial intelligence is the specific discipline concerned with creating computers programs that perform operations comparable to those performed by the human mind, such as learning or logical result. Intelligence is a very general mental ability that involves the ability to reason, plan, solve problems, think abstractly, understand complex ideas, learn quickly, and learn from experience. It does not involve merely learning a test, a specific academic skill, or skillfully solve a test. Rather, it reflects a broad and deep capacity to understand the environment, to be able to capture the meaning of things and give them meaning, or the manage of know what to do. Intelligence, thus defined, can be measured, and intelligent tests measure it correctly. Although there are different types of intelligent tests, they all measure the same.
There are 4 types of artificial intelligence, depending on their complexity. The first of one is reactive machine. This is a machine that can do multiple task activities at the same time, and we can find this kind of machines wherever we want. The best example is Deep Blue machine, that this is a machine that plays chess. Then we have the limited memory machine, that this is a machine that learned about past experiences, for example, automatic cars. The third type of artificial intelligence is the mental theory machine, that this is a machine that has the mental theory, that is thinking what the others are thinking. And finally, we have the self-conscious machines, that these machines doesn't exist yet, as well as mental theory machine. But the difference between these machines and the mental theory machines are that the self-conscious machines are more or less as similar as humans.
Artificial intelligence is used in numerous fields, such as medical diagnostic, robotic control, laws, remote sensing, scientists discoveries, and toys. Now I will explain some of these areas. In the area of computing, the artificial intelligence researchers have created many tools to solve the most difficult problems in computer science. Many of their investigations have been adopted by the main branch of computer science and are no longer considered part of the artificial intelligence. The computer languages through which we can observe everything that happens on the screen of electronic devices are, for example, iPad computers, tablets, watch, and TV. And some examples used in computer are Windows, Drive, and Mac OS. In the area of finance, banks use the artificial intelligence to organize operations, invest in stocks, and manage properties. For example, the telephone companies send and receive each month with the consumption spent during the month. Said invoice is automatically rotated by a computational action. In the hospitals and in medicine, the biotechnology used in these areas is the result of the artificial intelligence. In addition to this, a medical clinic can use artificial intelligence to organize beds, assessment, create staff turnovers, and provide medical information and other important tasks. This organizational management also occurs in university, companies, school, residents, and residents. However, the artificial intelligence cannot operate on its own or know how to act in a certain situation in an accident. For example, the artificial intelligence could not be used in a surgery operation. Robots can become common in many industries. They are often assigned jobs that are considered dangerous to humans. Robots can prove their effectiveness in jobs that are very repetitive, which can lead to mistakes or accidents due to lack of concentration and other jobs that humans may find degrading. For example, in the Volkswagen of Pamplona, they use the artificial intelligence in assembly lines. In the area of customer service, you can make use of this artificial intelligence by companies that need a person to solve the customer. The artificial intelligence allows you to reduce your operation and training costs. For example, calling at telephone companies to perform any management before getting an operator, we always talk to an answer machine to which we can provide the basic information so that it divides with the corresponding department. In the automotive and transporting sector, the artificial intelligence systems have been designed that allows the car to park only in a space indicated, which brakes when it has an object within walking distance. In the area of games and toys, since the 1990s until today, many toys have been commercialized with an artificial intelligence system such as the Tamagotchi, Furby and Herbo, that is a robotic dog with intelligent characteristics and autonomy. Finally, in the aviation area, the Air Operation Division used the artificial intelligence in expert systems based on rules. The Air Operation Division has use of artificial intelligence to send different droids to the places from which they can obtain information with different.
After having analyzed some possible areas in which artificial intelligence is present, we see that it is more apt in the areas in which the actions are repetitive. Also, we use this type of intelligence for those actions in which the human being cannot intervene directly, but builds and programs some devices to facilitate some processes. Thus, the human programs the robot and it always performs the same action. Therefore, technology has not ethic, but humanity depends on it. This is because machines with artificial intelligence do not have the capacity to react in an unexpected event. That is why we define this hypothesis.
Artificial intelligence has some limits in making moral decisions, feeling emotions, in other words, these aspects that make us being humans. It is true that artificial intelligence has more capacity than humans doing multiple task activities or calculating a lot of different things at the same time, or maybe having final products that are more effective and better than a human can do. But it cannot be denied too that artificial intelligence has these limits related to what make us being humans.